a new Specialized Epic 8 S-Works. I just finished putting it together a couple days ago. I have not been able to ride it other than around the neighborhood and in the park. It has not touched dirt yet for a couple reasons, but because of work commitments, I can't be too far away from work, and that will finally end tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then tomorrow night I can ride it on dirt. You'll notice that I have not connected the twist lock. That's because this is going to get flight attendant, so we'll come back to that. But I'm going to talk about the 3 reasons that I built this bike rather than just buying a complete bike. Number 1, cost. The Epic S-Works, Epic 8 S-Works, $14,500. It's crazy. I didn't want to spend that much, and I was able to build this for a lot cheaper because I robbed parts off of my last bike. So I took off the drivetrain and dropper and seat and bars, grips. So I did buy new brakes so that I wouldn't have to run new brake lines, and left it at that. But so number 1 reason, cost. Number 2, this might be my real number 1, but I try to pretend I'm not that petty, is the color. The current Epic S-Works, Epic 8 S-Works colors there are 2 choices. They are bad and worse. I think life's too short to ride an ugly bike, and those colors are terrible. And then I would have actually been content riding a Pro, but the color for the Epic 8 S-Works Pro is just as terrible. It might even be worse. And then the Epic 8 Expert comes in a red color and a gray color that are okay, not great. But I love the bare carbon, black and white. It looks good. So this is the color I wanted. So that's the frame that I got. 3rd reason, if you buy the complete bike, it comes with a 175 millimeter crankset. I would have to pull that off, sell it for less than it's worth, and then buy another crankset to get the 170s that I want. And I already had 170s, so I just went ahead and went with it. Swapped it over. For now, cheaper, and I've got the fit I want. The part 3B is that it also comes with an integrated cockpit if you buy the complete bike, and it's almost guaranteed that I was not going to like the fit of the integrated cockpit that came on it. So this way I will move spacers and stem up and down. I'll try different stem lengths, I'll try different bar configurations, and when I am certain that I've settled on something, then I may consider the integrated cockpit. But I may just order some ultralight parts from Deramo and go with that. So that is my 3 reasons I built a frame. What is the 1 reason not to? Well, that's because it comes with the non-flight attendant suspension. So you still get the Sid Lux Ultimate 3-position, and you get the Sid Ultimate 3-position fork. I've already got the flight attendant ordered. As soon as it gets here, that's what I'm going to put on. So didn't even bother connecting the twist lock setup because that is not how I'm going to ride it. This stuff is going to come right back off, so I left the steer tube long, and I will put this up for sale, and that will be the end of that. But again, if you were to buy this new, that fork is $1,000, that shock is $500, so you got $1,500 worth of stuff that I'll be lucky if I get $1,000 out of it. I would much rather if Specialized just sent this as a bare frame, no fork, no shock, and you put whatever you want on it. That would be preferable to me. Take $1,500 off the price, sell the frame set for maybe just take $1,000 off. Then I'm sure they get their OEM pricing, whatever. sell it for $5,000, and I'll buy my own fork and shock and go with that. So that is the one reason to maybe not buy a frame set, but it didn't deter me. I'm supposedly going to have a fork in 2 to 3 weeks and a shock in 5 weeks. That's when the availability is showing. So tomorrow I'll get it on dirt for the first time, compare it to my prior Epic Pro with the Brain. This has been an amazing bike. We'll come back and hopefully do another video on what I think the differences are. But that is the reason I built an S-Works frame set, rather than just kind of buying a complete bike or going out and getting an expert or a pro. This is the way to go for me.